Welcome back. Time to find out what we got wrong and what we missed. From TV's Andy Levy at the Red Eye News Deck. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Tom. How are you?
Good.
Happy Friday.
Friday.
The Real Housewives of ISIS video. Anthony, I am with you. I am completely shocked that this aired in England on the BBC.
Yeah.
Every show, I mean, I watch a lot of shows that are on the BBC. You would think watching that every person in England is in an interracial relationship. And there's just all, like, they are so progressive in that kind of way that I can't believe they let this go on.
They really go out of their way to not offend, especially Muslims, and that one it could be deemed offensive by some Muslims.
Yeah, well, apparently it was. Kissel, you thought the whole thing was great. I thought it was okay. I thought there were some funny parts in it, but there's one scene where they have them, like, on their phones, and everything, they say hashtag this and hashtag that.
Right.
I can't watch anything where they say the word hashtag over and over again.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm happy that you found an actual valid complaint with the sketch.
Yeah.
I agree. I totally agree with you. And now Twitter has a new algorithm where you don't even need to hashtag anymore. So it's sort of, it dated the sketch. Yeah, you can just, there's a word search finder now they have on there.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's England, Andy. They just got Twitter, so they're just getting into that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Nathan, you sort of compared a suicide bomber to a comedian having a bad night. In a way.
Yeah.
I'm not taking issue with what you did. I kind of love that the person who complained about doing comedy like this, the one who said, if ISIS bombs somewhere in the UK and kills innocent people, will anyone find the show funny? Bombs and kills are like the two big words for comedians.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And it would be kind of interesting if a bomb did go off and then somebody was like, well, I wonder if that sketch was funny, and then went back and was like, oh no, I decided I don't like it. Just the way that it's worded seems as if something did happen, somebody has to... all right, Andy.
Okay. Tom, you said if something like The Producers, the movie, were written today, it wouldn't fly here.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. What about something like Monty Python's Life of Brian?
Well, again, I mean, that was a while ago, Andy.
I know. I'm saying, would that fly today?
Oh, yeah, it would.
Okay.
It's different. I mean, this was, with the Nazis, you know, jokes about the Nazis, it was that window. I mean, it was like Hogan's Heroes, The Producers.
Right. All right. The check your privilege cards. Nathan, you said whoever has the $5 to buy this card, that's privilege right there. Yeah, I totally agree. Maybe give the $5 you were going to spend on this to a homeless person.
That's great. And then DDT yourself for thinking about buying that stupid card.
Tom, I do think you're wrong. You said these cards are meant for privileged people.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
You don't?
No.
Like a self-aware, white, college-educated person in Brooklyn?
Oh, like someone woke?
Yes. Like they're the ones that are going to buy the cards.
Yeah. Okay. You might be right about that. On the other hand, I'm not buying them, so that kind of shoots your theory down.
He's woke.
Exactly. Ben, I'm with you. I thought citizen was a weird one to be on the list, but I don't think it has to do with making citizens arrests. I think it has to do with not being a person of undocumentation, as I like to call them.
Oh, I see. That's probably correct. Yeah.
Kelly, you brought up the white people in Appalachia as an example of not being privileged. I somehow feel like not a lot of people in Appalachia will be handing out these cards.
Well, right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just more false narrative from the left.
I think really, I don't think those cards have traveled off of the borough of Brooklyn.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
My guess.
Yeah.
Ben, you weren't happy that the woman making this dumb card is making money off of them as well. Well, as Tom noted in his story read, she does say all the profits are going to a center for documented and undocumented youth.
I think that's absolutely fine, but the ultimate irony is I live in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. They've displaced more minority groups than anybody that could ever imagine, more than Putin did in the Ukraine. They've displaced more people, so it's all hypocritical nonsense.
Yeah. All right. The news app for the Trump tweets. Nathan, I'm with you. I actually think this is a pretty good idea. I think this is going to be really useful for the next 4 or 8 or 12 years.
12.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I think we go 8 no matter what. I mean, who cares? Okay. But, yeah, I mean, again, we were just talking about it a minute ago. I think it is kind of cheese just in the way that, you know, he's like, this is a way to use Twitter to get in touch with people. He has 17 million something followers. There's 300 million plus people in the country. It just doesn't, they just don't add up.
Yeah. All right. Ben, you said there's already an app to see what Trump's tweeting. It's called Twitter.
Yeah.
Right, but this is basically like getting notifications for Twitter, isn't it?
Well, you can get push notifications from Twitter. I mean, I suppose you could set it to every time Donald Trump tweets or something like that. How obsessed? I mean, it just feels like, why would you want to wake up every time Donald Trump tweets something? I think it would ruin your life.
Yeah, although on the other hand, if it would cost you a lot of, like if you have a lot of money in Boeing or something like that, and he tweets something that's going to cause you to lose a lot of money, you probably do want a notification.
Well, I don't know. It just seems to me like if you have a huge amount of money invested in Boeing, you probably have an understanding of the market that doesn't require you to have to check Trump's Twitter.
Well, okay.
Maybe.
All right. Nathan, you said that when George Costanza decided to do everything the opposite of normal, he ordered tuna on rye. No, tuna on toast was his regular order, so he got chicken salad on rye.
He still became president.
With tea.
So that
He
happened.
didn't become president, but he did get the girl.
He did get the girl, yeah, which is better.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know.
The weirdo Starbucks guy. Anthony, you said legally he could say, look, he was just passing a note. Legally, he was totally fine. The girl was 16. That's the age of consent in Washington State.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, he had no problem. There's no legal issue here. Anthony, I do believe that's also the age of consent in New York. So it's all good.
I think it's 17 in New York.
Is it? It might be. I was taking a guess.
Doctor's giving me a look.
Can I get my giant shoulder out of this frame?
Tom, he said he believes dating older men is better for these young ladies because older men are somehow healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read through his website today, and you know what? That's close enough.
Yeah.
He is obsessed with this enzyme, telomerase.
Telomerase, yes.
Yeah, and he claims that older men have less telomerase, and that means there's less risk of cancer.
Yeah.
And he's completely wrong. Like, oddly, looking at him, you wouldn't think this. His science is bad.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because I'm chock full of telomerase.
Yeah, no, it's really bad science. There's also absolutely no way his note wasn't creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Can we all agree on that?
He said he just wanted to take her out to eat.
Yeah. By the way, he's also homeless, and he's clearly mentally ill.
It's better and better.
Yeah. He lives in a homeless shelter, and he talks about using his EBT card to take the girls out to dinner.
Oh.
This is true?
Yeah, this is true.
That changes the entire... This is now a completely different story.
I don't know what the government was paying
This is a
for it.
completely different thing.
I'll go with him.
Yeah.